We play a game here. It's called If You Only Knew. It's brief bursts, little questions. What is your guilty pleasure, my friend, Chef?
Peanuts M&M.
Oh.
Even if I cannot eat much of it, but
Yes.
we'll have a couple, I know.
You just gnaw the chocolate off and leave the legume on the...
No, let's say that I used to love those things, and now I cannot. I will have a couple, that's all.
Dessert you can't stomach.
Anything too modern, anything too out of this world. Now we use some product that to me, something that looks like sand, something that's something way too modern. I'm a little bit,
They do that freeze-dry ice cream pellets
freeze-dry
right
ice cream,
now.
and I need to recognize my food.
Yes.
That's something that, and I'm a technician. I'm pretty good at recognizing my food, but sometimes I don't, and that kind of scares me. Like, what is that? And why?
I would say
why. Why? I love sample. Let's say that.
I think asking a French boy who was born in 1960, I'm going to guess in my head the answer to this, and I'll tell you if I'm right. Childhood celebrity crush.
Look, it's funny. I'm a boy, and I remember that at that time there was a personage on TV who was his name was Thierry Lafronde. He was a little bit the Robin Hood of of the time. And I was looking at his episode, and one day I didn't want to look at it anymore because I don't know, something happened to him. He get beat up or something happened, and I was so sad and I was crying. And my parents, but he's okay, he's okay. No, Mama, no, I don't want to see it anymore. No. I was scared. So I love this guy. I was like, oh my God, he's my hero. And
I thought you were going to say Catherine Deneuve, but this is a far more interesting story.
Later,
right?
that was when I started to love ladies.
I thought you'd say I have Belle de Jour on a perpetual loop, quite frankly. Biggest risk you've ever taken. Might sound like taking your money and putting it into the equipment. That's the story you told earlier.
I am a risk taker. And think about it. I take 2 suitcases, and I was successful in France. I was successful. I own my apartment. I have motorcycle, car, and I was successful. And then I went to my parents and said, I'm going to leave to America. And that was a big shock. Like, what do you mean? Everything is good for you. I said, I want to give it a shot. So leaving my country and leaving my friends and leaving my bien-être, that was no easy life, but that was easier than before. And then, come to America. Yes. And then when I start to be okay, then I say, okay, now I'm going to risk everything and open a business. And again, my mom was like, are you sure? And, I like that.
Yeah,
they
raised you right. They gave you a solid grounding. No, I'm just saying.
You think so?
A man has that in him to not be egotistical, but rather egocentric and feel he should try things in an intrepid way. That's good parenting, my friend.
Look, try. It doesn't cost anything to try.
There you go, brother. That should be the name of your next book. Most exciting food city in America right now.
In America, we talked about Chicago earlier. That's great. I like San Francisco. I like New York. I mean, New York is a scene, and there is a lot of wonderful chefs. And actually, some chefs now leave those big cities because prices are becoming unrealistic and go to smaller cities to open restaurants. And sometimes it's better to be a big fish in a small pond than...
Yes. I'm going to a restaurant tonight in Santa Monica that just got its first Michelin star 2 days ago.
That's great.
Dialogue.
Congratulations. I love that.
Yeah, very excited for him. I can't wait to see the look on the chef's face. Something you wish you were better at?
Fishing. I love fishing, and I love to be better at it. Yeah. Actually, fly fishing a little bit, but in the ocean, which is, and also all type of fishing. I'm going to go to Alaska soon for, I'm the culinary member team for Holland America, so I go a little bit earlier to be able to fish,
nice
And it's something that I love. I love the outdoor. I grew up, of course, on the Mediterranean, and I grew up, with that, and I just love to do that. And I get beat up on a boat.
You've got to get down to the Keys. Have you ever been to the Florida
I never
Keys?
did it.
You've
I
got to
never
go down
did
and do
it.
that bone fishing in the shallows down there. Nothing strikes like a bonefish, man. That's an unbelievable secret talent. What's your secret talent, Chef?
I love to paint and draw.
Yeah.
Yes, I learned that.
You put your paint in a bag.
I can do that too. But I take some courses when I was very young, and I just love that. And Jacques Pepin is one of my inspirations. Jacques Pepin, he do those books. They are called menu books, and every time, sometimes just with his wife, or when he has friends, he has a book where he paint a menu and he write everything, the guest, the drinks, everything. And then, so he has like 8 books, and then he can go back, 15 years, 20 years back and see what he was cooking. And I think this is a great tradition.
Never miss a beat. Subscribe to Larry King now and watch new episodes every day.